Listen, I love watching the perfectly curated, aesthetically pleasing morning routines just as much as you do, but it's starting to make me feel like my life isn't aesthetic enough to post on social media, and that's never okay. Honestly, the truth is that my morning routine is not the problem. It's not that it's not aesthetic enough, and it's not that it's not perfect enough. It's that not enough people are showing how the majority of us have what's called a non-aesthetic morning routine. I wish more of us would show our not perfectly curated morning routines, or just our routines in general that don't include showing a fancy kitchen or the perfectly matched outfits or just perfection. So that's what made me want to make today's video, and so here you go. Here's my non-aesthetic morning. First of all, I just want to remind you that not everyone is actually having those kinds of perfectly curated morning routines that are filled with a 3-course breakfast, a 10-step skincare routine, and a gym routine that's like 2 hours long, followed by a spa date and a Starbucks or Target run. And if your morning doesn't look like that, guess what? It's perfectly okay. You're still doing great. Now, let me just say, I am not shaming those people who are able to have those types of morning routines, because I would love to have that type of morning routine. I would love to have that type of time. But I just think that for a lot of us, that's not something we can keep up with or even realistically do 7 days a week. Now, for me, 85% of my week looks like what I'm doing in this video. It's whatever I can do that's within my energetic capacity. So some days that looks like me just walking my dog, feeding my pets, making a quick cup of coffee, and a basic AF avocado toast, not something that is like 50 different toppings. And some days I clean my room so that I can have a clear space. Clear space for me means a clear headspace, and therefore I get really great work done. Sometimes that includes a workout, but sometimes I feel like I'm gonna push this workout to the afternoon because my energy is just not up to par with getting a full workout done. Sometimes I get it done in the morning, but not all the time. Let me not forget to mention, though, that in this video you can see I'm wearing sweatpants. I have a regular sweater on. My hair is a mess, and the area that I'm working with is not like super aesthetically pleasing like a lot of these Instagrammable locations or whatever the case may be. And that's okay. Honestly, for me, this is what I look like the majority of the week. And I know that for a lot of us, the reality is that the majority of the week we're wearing sweatpants. Do I sometimes wake up in the morning and feel like I'm going to put a matching outfit? I'm going to do a 10-step skincare routine and a fancier breakfast? Sure, but that's not my everyday. That's probably like 2 to 3 times out of the week. Do I want to get better at making more days of the week like that? Maybe 4 or 5 days out of the week look more aesthetically pleasing? Of course. But I know realistically speaking, I will not be able to do that every day, and that's okay. So here's your reminder that not every day has to be super aesthetically curated, and you're doing just as great with your non-aesthetic morning routine as those who are showing you their perfectly curated, amazingly beautiful aesthetic ones.